Hello, guys, and welcome back to Offset, another episode. I am Ibbad Ali Shah.
And I am Abdullah Malik.
Abdullah Malik. I love the way you say your name.
Yeah, it's
Abdullah Malik.
Yeah.
And welcome back, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode because we certainly did. I mean, there's a strong bias there, I would say, that if we enjoyed our own episode. But bahut maza aaya tha. There was a lot of fun conversations that, we got into. And
A lot of exposing.
I was just about to say that, by the way. The producers were so sneaky, huh? They got all the pictures from Facebook. And when you spoke about your short pants and slash boxer situation, your picture was popping on the side. They found my pictures.
Impressed.
It's a great research team, huh?
But violation of privacy, thought felt it. But in
you
all
felt
fairness,
special.
Yeah, I felt
You
really
felt
special.
special.
Yeah.
I think for today's episode, we're doing a lot of fun stuff again. Very offset-esque kind of stuff. So first up, I think, is the Fantastic Four trailer. Have you seen that? Because that right now, Pedro Pascal is like the thing right now.
Yeah.
I was even seeing a few things where it was like, oh, the savior of Hollywood is here. Because he's apparently in everything for the next 6 to 8 months, right? Fantastic Four kar rahe hain. Then he has another movie that I said Fantastic Four kar rahe hain with so much respect, huh?
Is The Walking Dead done now?
The Last of Us, you mean?
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yes.
That's fully finished. I've not watched it.
You're going to get hate comments for that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Last of Us, no, it's going on right now, season 2.
So he's going to be in that also then.
Yeah, the second episode launched today, released today. So
I heard he dies in it.
Let's not spoil it for anybody, but I don't think that's true.
No, I don't watch
I know you're just BSing right now. I censored it. But no, by the way, Pedro Pascal is doing a lot, especially Fantastic Four that's about to come out. I don't know if you saw the trailer.
I've not seen the trailer, but Fantastic Four, since I was a kid, I remember McDonald's, when you'd get the Happy Meal, they used to have all those action figures in it of them.
Yes.
And that's actually what got my interest in Fantastic Four. And then I watched it, and I still remember that scene where when he's in the hospital, that stretchy guy, and he goes and he opens it like this.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. Fantastic Four is like the OG superhero stuff.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen the trailer, Abdullah, I would like if you could see the trailer right now.
I would love to.
I've seen it, but I'll still, accompany you. But watch the trailer so we can talk a little about it, because I was like fully,
The new trailer came out day before yesterday. So if you've seen
the link that you've shared is the new one?
the full official trailer.
Okay, then I guess I'm also watching
Should
it.
we just play it here in the
just play it.
middle?
I think everybody in the audience must have already seen it. For all those who are watching Offset. All right, trailer starting.
It's giving Now You See Me vibes.
Oof, I love the camera work, and I love this lady, Vanessa.
And I love the way they've changed
Vanessa Kirby, you said?
I missed him so much.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. Marvel is so back. It is so back.
Yeah, and for the next few years, their lineup is looking really strong.
For one of our Gen Z team members over here, let me just say that when I say Marvel is so back, it means that Marvel once upon a time, when you were very young, it was sorry. It was amazing. Beach mein thoda sa inka dry spell aa gaya, but now I think they're back.
But can I say something?
What?
I don't love their new
Don't say
costumes.
Abdullah.
Bro.
Abdullah, this is offset. I know we talk about everything off and offsetting.
And this is off.
This is not off. This is
Bro.
on in a very off way. This is very on. What do you not like about the costume?
They've tried to go the same route that all these companies like Jaguar and all of them are trying to do, where it's like simplifying stuff to a whole new thing with the minimalistic approach. But it looks like a night suit. The last time, do you remember the navy blue with the nice blue in the...
That was nice.
That was really nice. This looks like Ben 10 ka...
So the
I like
idea
it.
is that this is the original based on the
Retro, baby. It's retro.
from the 1960s.
It's like me
It
with
does.
my waistcoat
It
and you
does.
with your
Yeah.
3/4.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of vibe. They're bringing it back.
Don't love it.
I love it. I love it.
That's because you're retro.
It's a yay situation for me. Daddy Pedro is there, yeah. Look at
It's
that.
coming out in July.
Yes, sir.
This July.
Yes, sir.
That's insane.
Be excited, Abdullah.
I'm super
Abdullah, be
excited. I'm so excited. Oh God, the Silver Surfer's back, yaar.
And it's a female this time, right?
So
Is it always?
Original comics.
Original comics, right?
So there's a
Right.
male Lauren Rad, who's in the first.
Please add a line over here. Our producer is a big Marvel geek, so we get all our information from that source.
Lauren Rad is the male version and Shala Bell is the female version.
Shalabel.
Oh yeah, it's
Come on, yeah,
definitely
look at
very
the-
like 80s, 90s.
Yeah, and look at the
centric.
cinematography. Look at everything.
No, all of that's amazing. Like,
But
see,
you
look at
just
the
don't like
space suit. Yeah, like this is.
That's how I like it.
No.
I like it. Where the maza aa raha hai.
But
I'm
I
so
am liking the
excited.
vibe that's
I'm so
creating.
excited, yeah.
Like, you know, the chalkboard scene they just showed? I
This
thought that was very nice.
summer, you have Fantastic Four, you have Mission Impossible, you have Jurassic World.
And
you
in
have all-
April, you have The Accountant 2 coming
I
out.
don't
I'm
know.
really
I
excited for
haven't
that.
seen the first one.
You have to.
But sorry, back to Fantastic Four.
Whoa.
Come on, you gotta love the trailer.
No,
You
the
gotta
trailer's
love the
amazing.
trailer, right? Apart from your costume opinion, I think the trailer is amazing.
Has the actor
Flash
changed?
on!
We will
Change
fight
it.
it together.
Why?
What do you mean why?
As a
Yeah, all the actors, I just realized all
Oh.
of them. You know, I'm so dumb. I was like, oh, but the Rock guy hasn't changed. And I was like, oh, wait, that's
The
CGI.
Rock.
That's
No,
CGI.
they changed. And I'm really like all for this new
I'm
cast.
No.
Explain.
Pedro Pascal, yes, as Mr. Incredible Bruno, as
Mr. Fantastic. Yeah.
Fully, yeah.
Yeah.
That, I think,
Yeah.
major upgrade.
Right.
Everyone else, Invisible Woman, bro,
Yeah.
it's been so long since I
Yeah,
watched
fair,
it.
valid.
That, I feel downgrade, personally.
Do you think Jessica Alba?
100%.
But back
I'm
in the
still
day,
in love with Jessica Alba.
Same, but back in the
Yeah.
day, right now, this Vanessa Kirby. Yeah.
Can't compare her.
Come on, Vanessa Kirby.
No.
I know you're
She's-
probably not
she's-
gonna watch this.
No,
but I'm
she
your
is.
biggest fan.
She's
Ignore
subscribed
him.
to CityFM89. You should also subscribe.
Ignore Abdullah.
No.
Why don't you like this? Explain yourself.
No, I really like her. Like, I have nothing
But
against
not
her.
as-
I just feel Jessica Alba, maybe it's also for me a certain level of nostalgia that I'm associating with it. And I'm like, no, she is the original Invisible Girl,
Mm-hmm.
and it should just stay as such. But I don't know.
Beautiful thing with Marvel, just to give you a little bit of satisfaction, is that let's suppose they're releasing with new actors. Somewhere, trust me, in the Marvel universe, there is one universe where they still are the original
There.
Fantastic
Yeah,
Four,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
in Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man that you saw, right? Like all the OG
Yeah.
Spider-Mans also came in. So with Marvel, I always give them that benefit of the doubt where I know कि अच्छा ठीक है, these guys still exist somewhere. They haven't completely eliminated them. I just love the way they do that. But for this new gen, yay, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
off for
No,
me.
For me,
No.
on in a very
I think the
off way.
film overall, on for me. I think,
Yeah.
like you mentioned, I think the feel they've gone with the entire, the retro
Uh-huh.
aspect, really loving that.
Yeah.
But I feel the cast OG. But then again, imagine if it wasn't set in the 90s and you had Pedro I just feel it wouldn't have.
Chalo.
60?
60s.
Ooh,
Ah, G.
When my father was being born, yeah.
Yeah. So I think now the only thing is we'll have to wait and watch.
I'm excited nonetheless.
But
I
another
like
thing,
really am
another
excited.
thing that has been really like catching everybody's attention. I don't know if you've seen that. Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
So I've heard of it.
Please,
I
please
was
check,
actually
check that picture,
I was
and then
going
I'm sure
to
the
check
producer
it,
can put it in the video as well.
and then I was told that we're going to be talking about this, so I did not look
To
at the picture
give that
just to
reveal.
see.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you go. And apparently, the people are saying that it's not like it's fake, whatever, AI generated or whatever. However, a lot of pages that put up this picture, it was taken down. So it
He's
was
looking
taken down.
a bit Buddhu, no?
So again, there's a lot of theories that are going on
Yeah.
right now, and again,
That's
the
what I
Marvel
wanted to
fans
discuss,
who also
yeah.
are subscribed to CityFM89, they would understand to a certain degree. There are a lot of theories that are going on. Is it a variant of Iron Man, of Tony Stark? Is it? Yeah. So I'm liking this white hair, white beard, George Clooney vibe.
It's very nice, and I think it's also, I didn't realize how much he had aged
Yeah.
till I watched the first Iron Man, I think 2-3 months
Mm-hmm.
ago, and I rewatched it and I was like, wow, like he became like that uncle-ish figure, by the end of it. So I feel this is
जो ईदी देते हैं ईद पे हाँ.
नहीं he's gonna have an uncle जो ईदी में कोई जायदाद देगा.
Aye,
He looks,
aye.
that's Tony
Wow,
Stark,
wow,
he's
yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
give you a
yeah,
lifafa.
yeah.
But I feel overall, like now seeing him in this, I was just really happy to hear that he's back. After he was killed off.
Since this is offset, I think I
Yeah.
can, and I hope the producers don't mind this, but I'm going to ask a very off question.
Yeah.
Let's say if you had the option to, be reborn and 10 years later you could come back into this world and you could choose your father. Would you choose Pedro Pascal or would you choose Robert Downey Jr.? Not as their characters, but as them. And both are in Hollywood. Their lives aren't changing, but you
Robert
get...
Downey Jr. for sure.
Yeah, same. So we
Yeah.
have competition.
Yeah, yeah,
Either we
yeah.
both be brothers, huh? दोनों के नाम में end में junior हो. Aha,
Man.
junior and double junior. I love
You
it.
would be junior, I'd be very junior.
I love this. I think अगर सिर्फ उसकी again, because you were saying about the Fantastic Four costume.
Yeah.
You were saying, but what about his costume? Not
So
just
I won't
RDJ,
lie.
but his costume.
It's a bit pixelated because this is a very arch color. It's very like you said, it's being removed.
It's being
everywhere.
removed. Yes.
but I'm loving it. I think the
Yeah.
cape is a very good
green
look on
cape,
him.
yeah.
And a very nice deep green cape.
And for our producer who's a Marvel geek, I want to ask, he still has that Tony Stark thing in this picture. So
Oh
like,
my God.
He has to be and there's no spoiler because it's on the internet.
I did not
Yes, he
realize.
has that Tony Stark heart. This is proof that Tony Stark has a heart. It has that thing.
Thing is that Doctor Doom's
Crazy.
costume is very similar, and that's also metal based. So there are circular things in it. However, it could be that because it's lit up right in the center,
Yeah.
that this is actually.
I
a-
think for a few segments we should also have the producer right here to explain it to the
Yeah.
audience. But no, yeah, that is super interesting.
Because
I think that is
you know,
really
I
interesting.
understand what you're saying, that it's a metal costume and there's certain moving parts on metal, but this is very clearly illuminated in the exact same
Yes,
space. And look at
yes.
the color; it's that
Yes.
same light blue,
Yes, yes,
you know, that
yes.
was in.
So I
Tony
feel like this
Stark's
could be
arc
like
reactor.
a variant. Again, Marvel surprises me every time, which is why Marvel fanatics sit till the movie is done, till the end credits are done, because they always have something.
Like till you've left the cinema, like you have to wait till everything
भाई
is
जब मैं
done.
निकल भी रहा होता हूँ, when they start cleaning, मैं तभी I'm looking पीछे कि कोई
Yeah.
scene तो नहीं आ
Trust
गया.
issues, dude.
Trust issues major with
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah,
In
yeah.
a very good way, of course. But I still feel like it might be, could be wrong, but my own theory is that maybe it's a version of Tony Stark that never became Iron Man, or wasn't a very successful Iron Man, and he had that dark side to him. Like with Doctor Strange, there was, what was the other variant where he, not the good one, the evil one?
He basically had
Um,
a dark hole, and he made-
Right, the darker, the evil
So
version.
you guys remember in Multiverse of Madness they had John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
Yes,
he
absolutely.
was the
He was
variant.
killed off, though.
He was
He was
killed
killed
off
in that.
in that universe. That Doctor Strange became evil, and he wanted to defeat Thanos until
Yes.
he used the dark hole, but that corrupted him.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So very interesting. I think
I
a
have
lot
another
is going to
theory.
unfold here. Tell us your theory.
What if they brought Tony Stark back to life? Pulled some Game of Thrones type of.
They could, but I feel like that character was so legendary, is so legendary, even after dying in that universe. I don't think they'll play with that. I don't think they'll bring back Iron Man, but they
That's true.
might have some shades, some layers of Tony Stark. Where maybe they show him in a universe where he's not as like, you know.
Oh,
You get what
I
I'm
get it.
saying?
You know,
Like-
before he was like a billionaire, philanthropist.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
right?
I feel he's going to be a bit toned down and more, not evil, but you know, a bit more like.
Not so heroic, right? Let's
not
put
so
it that
heroic
way.
and not so like outwardly
Yeah,
expressive.
absolutely,
You know, more
absolutely.
like monotone
Yeah.
in his way, and like
Yeah.
I think he's gonna crush it regardless. I think he's
Everybody
an
who's who
amazing
watches this
actor.
episode, please do mention in the comments what you think is a potential theory. We would love to know and hear, and we can always discuss in the next episode as well. Coming back to what we briefly mentioned, Spider-Man. Obviously now the new one is coming,
Yeah.
brand new day.
I
But
was
what do you
shocked to
think
see
about-
Venom.
You were shocked to see. What do you mean? Like you didn't like it?
No, I was very happy.
Okay.
You know, when I saw Venom in it, I was not expecting that. I felt like, because you see the progression of Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and then
Mhm.
3, you know,
Mhm.
Venom came, and that's
Mhm.
when you had that crazy Tobey
Mhm.
Maguire.
Mhm.
So when I
With
saw it
the
in this,
strings also doing their feature of
Yes, so I heard this
Dekho.
recently.
Yeah, that was officially the Spider-Man ka
Yeah,
Gana
I
over
did
here.
not know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah. Just by
I
the way, fun
recently
fact,
saw
guys.
that.
Fun fact.
only on CityFM89.
We're playing
Yeah.
your song.
So I don't know. I'm very excited. You know, I feel like contrary to what a lot of people say,
Mhm.
and even contrary to what I thought for a long time, I think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah,
Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom
Holland.
Oh, really?
And I've grown
Do you think
up.
Zendaya has a part to play there? Are you being biased?
Not at all.
Okay.
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
You know, the only thing I love about Zendaya is her relationship with Tom Holland,
Okay.
and I feel like being a shorter guy myself, it's always given me inspiration. Like,
Confidence
well,
booster.
Zendaya can go for it, anyone can go for it, you know. But I feel like overall, you know, I've always seen Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man like since I was a kid.
Of course.
what you
That's
just
when
see,
you got the
you know?
costume.
No, I got the costume right now,
Okay.
but I also had it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But you know, he's the guy that had the web coming out of his wrist. Like,
And they crack a joke on that as well
yeah,
in the last
they're like, you
Spider-Man.
make it in your
Yeah,
like
yeah,
for me
yeah,
that was
yeah.
always Spider-Man. But I just feel what Spider-Man stands for, like
Friendly
you know,
neighborhood.
friendly neighborhood, and I think because Tom Holland looks a bit more childlike as well,
Mhm.
he's more relatable. The whole
Mm.
concept of Spider-Man was anyone of any
Mm,
ethnicity
mm.
could feel like Spider-Man because he's fully covered,
Yeah,
and it's a school-going student.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that I watch
Tobey
Spider-Man
Mag-
again,
Tobey
he
Maguire
didn't
one,
look
the
like a
third.
bacha,
Yeah,
bro.
the third part. Ab jab main dekhta hoon, I feel like, whoa, he was like
Buddha
a 30-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
You
enough.
know?
That I
So
understand.
I feel like with the Tom Holland version, it's more of what Spider-Man stood for.
Sure.
And that's why I feel it was the best
Sure.
version.
Sure.
As a Spider-Man himself,
Hmm.
was he the best? I also think so. I feel his stunts, his movements, maybe that's also because CGI
His
and
punchlines and everything. Yeah. He did a lot of his stunts himself, by the way.
Yeah.
Just another
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
fact. Yeah.
I really feel for him, like it's hands down for me now.
I would have to agree with you to a certain
There you
extent,
go.
even though I feel like Andrew Garfield brought a nice balance,
Yeah.
where he was also,
Cool guy,
cool.
yeah,
Or uska
yeah,
lagta
yeah.
tha he was a young gentleman.
Yeah.
However, at the same time, I know now when I watch it, I'm like, okay, you were still a
Right.
late 20s kind of
Yeah, yeah,
situation.
yeah.
But I would have to agree. And again, please let us know in the comment section which Spider-Man you think is the best, was the best. The fact that they brought all three together, again, what I was saying about Marvel, they sort of
died.
respect every timeline. They respect every actor that has been there. I don't know if you've seen the new Captain America, Brave New World.
No.
Okay, but in that, little bit of spoiler. It's not really a spoiler, but I forgot the president's name. President Ross's daughter, who was in the first Hulk. The main original actor comes back in this movie for like a 2-second scene. So the fact that I feel like Marvel is able to do that, mad respect. Of course, if I could, my boss, please don't kill me, but I would love to work for them. I would love to be a part of that universe in reality. I would also say Tom Holland, because he brings that, exactly like you said, he brings that element of
That
Spider-Man.
snappiness, what Spider-Man stands for, I feel.
Absolutely,
he really brings that out.
So excited for Brand New World?
Next level.
Because if you remember the last one, nobody remembers who Peter Parker is. I don't know if you remember the last one.
Yeah, the way it ended.
Yes,
Of course, I've watched the extended cut. I have all the Spider-Mans downloaded from Tobey Maguire time till
Yes,
now.
sir.
And
Yes,
I'll tell you
sir.
my favorite ones to rewatch.
By the way,
despite-
all our Netflix, why do you have them downloaded? Sidebar.
I don't know. I
Fair enough,
downloaded
fair
them
enough.
like
ठीक है,
years
valid,
ago.
valid,
you know?
valid.
When right after well, the last one was No Way Home, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
सारे home ही थे. Far From Home, No Way Home.
Homecoming was also there in the
Homecoming.
middle.
Homecoming
so
was the
no,
first.
No Way Home was the last one.
Yes.
And I remember as soon as that ended, on Netflix, the extended cut came out. So then I was like, I need to have them all downloaded because one day if Netflix say that, I just want to have like a database.
Yeah, fair,
you know?
valid.
And I just think Spider-Man overall, I love the direction it took. You know, you had the Miles Morales one going on as well in the middle with the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. So I feel overall, I really like what they've done with that entire branding. I think this all happened when it went from Sony to Marvel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Shared partnership.
So once I
With all
feel like
respect to Sony.
once the switch happened, I felt like it had that Marvel touch in it, which was just what it needed.
Amazing.
It is just like
even then the one of the
cherry
last
on
scenes
top.
in Venom is that Tom Hardy's character, he comes to New York because he always wanted to go to New York.
Yeah.
So exactly what you said in the beginning, I feel like Venom now in the new Spider-Man, a brand new day,
World,
it's a big
yeah.
possibility. And I'm so excited to see him make Zendaya fall in love with him
have
again,
a
or
question.
unless they're changing the
is
storyline.
Tom Hardy
Yeah.
for sure going to be in this one.
Not sure. I don't think that's
If
certain.
he does, no.
I don't think that's certain. That
I'm
would be great.
dead.
Yeah, that would be
I'd
great.
die.
But I don't think that's certain because in a weird montage manner, they sort of did like a goodbye, which I couldn't tell if it was a Tom Hardy goodbye or if it was a Venom goodbye. But the fact that I have a good, strong feeling that Venom will be coming back could be a Tom Hardy goodbye. However, you never know with Marvel. You absolutely never know. एक timeline में Tom Hardy होगा, एक timeline में Kurt आ जाएगा मेरा अच्छा दोस्त. कोई भी बन सकता है.
You know,
Venom.
I think what's most important for these movies, especially now, is you have to go see them the day they get released.
Yeah.
Because spoilers
first show.
come
Yeah,
out
yeah,
so
yeah,
quickly.
Absolutely. Don't you
you know-
remember that Spider-Man one with the three
Yeah,
pointing at each other?
yeah.
For 1 week, I was like, "Ye kya hai?" And then obviously once I got there and I was like, "Oh, that's what
But
they were saying."
Crazy when
Yeah,
it happened.
absolutely. Anything that
Okay.
you're excited for? Sorry, when it's about Marvel. Sorry, guys, we talk a lot. When
what
it's
do you
about
mean?
Marvel,
Excited
any
about
content.
in general?
Yeah.
I feel a
Netflix
lot
show,
of,
anything?
I'll say one
You
thing
haven't
about-
seen Last of Us?
No.
Watch it.
I don't like shows.
Okay.
I feel like I like...
Theater Place?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to watch Monkey Business recently.
Nice. That was
Enjoyed
good?
it. Enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Enjoyed
nice.
it. I really like seeing new stuff coming to Karachi.
Yeah.
Overall, apart from food, I think it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun to have plays,
Yeah.
marathons, different events.
Yeah.
And also a new Pakistani movie I saw. I just went to watch Sinners this weekend.
How was Sinners? Acha, without any spoilers. Because
Good.
I want to go. Okay,
Good. I tell
okay.
you, I didn't love the story, but the film as an art piece. to
Amazing.
see,
I'm so excited.
I
I
cannot
am so excited.
Very
I can't
good.
wait. I can't wait.
I'll tell you one thing though. Michael B. Jordan is acting in it, and he's acting as two people.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
So I went, and I'm like sitting with my friend. I was like, "Am I being like really messed up, or are those the same people?" Like, I'm very confused.
Because I know what you're
And,
saying.
and she was like, "Yeah, even I'm confused because they look the same." And then I realized I was
No,
like,
he
"Oh,
plays
he's
two different
acting as two."
characters. Yeah.
And he acts as both of, like individually. So even at a certain point, though they're wearing the same stuff, they look the same, everything, you can tell which character is which just based on his acting.
He's
There's
amazing.
No accent
He
change,
is
nothing.
amazing.
It's
Michael B.
just the
Jordan is amazing. I feel like
expressions.
Marvel also used him too soon. I feel like he could have been used even more. Well, ek Black Panther mein he was the villain.
I've never watched Black Panther.
You have never seen
And
Black
it's the only
Please
one
put
I'm
Black
dying-
Panther and Last of Us on your list.
Last
but
of Us,
put
no.
Black Panther there because you're a
I think
Marvel
it-
fan.
I think I'm gonna watch Black Panther tonight.
Yes, please.
You know
100%.
Wakanda.
Yes,
Like
of
that's-
course. Come on.
I've watched half the movie on Facebook in those installments.
I think people who are going to watch this episode are going to give a lot of hate to you
I
for
know,
not
I'm gonna
watching
give
Black
myself
Panther.
a lot of hate.
Yes. you bad boy.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Kurt said before the show.
I'm a naughty
boy.
boy. Yeah.
Please watch Black Panther,
I will.
Abdullah. Come
I
on,
think-
yaar.
I think
What's wrong
tonight.
with you?
I think
Okay, no,
tonight.
okay, amazing. I think apart from that.
No, so I was telling
yeah.
you. So when I went to watch Sinners, there was a trailer I saw for this Pakistani movie releasing on Eid al-Azha.
Some jujutsu.
No, it's a horror movie.
Huh?
And it's based on jinns and everything.
With all due
and
respect, I would not.
I am so, because I'll tell you, I love watching Exorcist, this, that.
but
at
मैं
a certain point
Pakistani
you
drama.
can't relate.
मैं Pakistani का
But that's why you watch it, you relate to it more because it's your culture. You have the Imam Saab coming to try and get no, that's what they do.
No, I know. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm just trying to imagine that because I've only seen like the Hollywood horror
No,
film
no.
where all the
Have you-
goras want to go
so
to the
have you
basement
never
at 3 a.m.
seen-
when there's
Have you ever
something
seen
going on in the basement.
Indonesian version?
Yes,
of
I
these?
have, I have.
So in all of them, it's
Yeah.
also a similar thing.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I'm excited to see the Pakistani. I think it has Faisal Qureshi in it and a few others.
What
but
the
the
hell?
trailer was very promising.
Really?
And the CGI, because obviously the
Yeah.
trails and all of that.
Yeah.
Very impressed
Acha.
with the quality.
I'm
when
gonna
I
say,
saw it.
tell me how it was because I would not watch that, but you do let me know how that
I'm
was.
very excited. for that,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What's the name? Do you know the name? Something. Okay, let me
It
do
was
some
very
research.
confusing.
Let me do
yeah.
some research on. Even the
Yeah.
producers are confused. They're like, अच्छा
Yeah.
इसका research करना
Everyone's
पड़ेगा.
confused.
Deemak.
Deemak,
Deemak.
yes.
Ah, kya
Yeah.
baat hai, Aisha. Wow, amazing.
It was
Okay.
Deemak, yeah.
So, okay, I think
Yeah.
I need to watch the trailer in order to assess.
Oh,
Okay.
100%.
And you
We
like
go.
their costumes, unlike Fantastic Four?
Yeah, they're much better design. I feel like Deemak's production
that's
team
a-
put in a lot more
Wow,
effort
that's a
than
great,
Marvel.
great
Yeah,
proud
yeah.
moment for
Yeah, yeah,
Pakistani
yeah.
cinema.
I got
Okay,
that.
I think our producers also have a lot of memes
Yeah.
that they want us to sort of like just see. And of course, I hope and pray and I get a strong feeling that there are memes that I haven't seen before so that it's, I can truly enjoy them.
Okay, I've downloaded all of them. Should we start
Same.
with the first
Let's
one?
start with the first one. And I'm sure they're going to show on the screen as well. So for you guys to enjoy with us. Do you see the first
Yeah.
one? We are having late
Yeah.
to work for the 5th time this week.
I love Cam.
Yeah.
I love Cam.
Yeah.
Good character, but I don't understand the meme.
It's just the
Yeah.
like I'm late for the 5th time this week, but
yeah, I don't care.
और ये होता है हमारे साथ,
Yeah, 100%.
when what do
I
you do
never
ऐसे
get
when
late.
you're
I
late?
never get late.
You never get late?
The max I'll be like 4 minutes late, so I'll come 10:34
Yeah,
instead of
you
10:30.
yeah, fair
I'm
enough.
very
Fair enough. My
disciplined
life
in
is a
that
little
sense.
more different. It's a little bit
Yeah.
weirder.
No,
So
no, no.
sometimes when I'm late, actually, funniest thing is because I'm in sales, right? I'm in sales, guys. Just by the way, this is not our full-time job. So in sales, obviously, I have meetings in the morning. So when I'm gone for a meeting and then I come to the office, I still feel very like,
Guilty.
yeah, I feel very
Yeah.
guilty, even though I'm gone to do
For
sales
work, yeah.
for the company. But I feel like I literally enter like, okay,
So
what
one
to
day
do
just
now?
walk in at 3 o'clock, I think just start doing meetings all day.
Yeah,
Then when you walk in,
I
you never
think,
feel guilty.
yeah,
Because
fair
3
enough.
o'clock is too late.
But I think my boss will kill me then. Second one.
Okay. Oh, this is so real, dude. This is so.
Again, I
and the
can
Michael
laugh.
Bay, that was too good.
I can laugh, I can find it funny, but I can't relate.
I can so relate.
Because मैं छुट्टी कहाँ करता हूँ?
No,
I never
but
take it
for
off.
me, like I remember once I was like, oh, I have this thing that I need to do. I will take a sick day. And I told my immediate colleagues and people that, do rely on me. I told them,
Yeah.
my supervisor, I was like, listen, I'm taking a day off tomorrow. I
Yeah.
won't be coming.
Yeah.
And then I remember the big boss. He was like, and tomorrow we have a meeting. We're going to sit on this. I was,
मैं तो हुई नहीं कल.
no, then I came the next day. I
Oh,
cancelled,
really?
Of course.
Oh
If
shit!
I'm
No,
needed,
this is
I'm
more
needed.
like somebody's like, oh, there's a meeting tomorrow, and you're like, but I'm not there
Yeah,
tomorrow,
no.
but I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
because
that would be
guess
one
what?
of those. Then it's like,
And the fact that it's Biden, former president's face and his
and
history
then
and
the way
everything.
they added the Michael Bay thing.
Yeah,
Oh, the
directed by
perfect
Michael Bay.
touch.
Absolutely love it.
Oh,
Okay, Ji. Third
too
one.
good.
This I think you'll relate to more, or maybe Aisha. How it
100%.
feels to speak during a work meeting when you're under 30.
Yeah. This reminds
That's
me-
all your last episode. What was that? Skibbity doo,
Oh,
no cap
Gen,
stuff.
Gen Alpha,
Yeah.
No, this reminds me of this one meeting I once had with a lot of big people in this company. And for some odd reason, it was like 3-4 of them.
By big, he means senior
Like
management
very
guys. Yeah,
senior
yeah,
level.
Yeah.
And it was 3-4 of them. And I was dragged in for some reason. And
That
I was
must have been
sitting
a nice
there.
experience.
It was nice, but it's also daunting, right? Like, what
Yeah.
do you say, what do you not? And I remember the CEO, he asked me, he said, and what are your opinions on this, all this happened?
Yikes.
And I had to say a very honest thing where I was like, I feel XYZ needs to happen. But it just felt so wrong. I was like, bro, these people are like double, triple my age. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Like,
We were at
So
a-
I really understand. We were just like, it's better if I just stay quiet,
Again, I can't, relate, but we were at a meeting today before the shoot, and Mikhail, audience doesn't know who Mikhail is. One day we'll just bring Mikhail here.
He's the guy who
because
used
this
to
is the
cry in
second
the
time we've
music
spoken
stuff.
about Mikhail
Yeah.
and Kurt. We need to
Yeah.
bring these two people in front of the
Yeah.
camera one
Yeah.
day. We were in that meeting, and again, millennials or even zillennials were sitting discussing everything. And at one point, I looked at Mikhail and I was like, "Why don't you add something?" And he literally felt like this character in this meme, and he was fully leaning back, and he came forward. He's like, "Okay," and he looked around. He's like, "Okay, what do I say? How do I say it?" So I totally understand this.
No, it's really real, yeah.
Optimus Prime versus Iron Man. Who do you lot think will win? The comment below is the funniest. Have you seen Transformers?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember Optimus Prime and his speech at the end of every Transformer
Yeah.
with Linkin Park playing in the back?
Oh, I didn't know that was Linkin Park playing in the background. Bro, you need to understand.
अभी
I
आपने
watched.
पहली मीम में ये सुना है माइकल बे वाला?
Yeah, that's Linkin Park. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing. I watched.
ये नहीं है Linkin Park ना? ये Linkin Park है नहीं है ना? अच्छा. Okay.
I watched Transformers when Megan Fox came out in it, and I've not watched it
Sorry,
since
Megan
then.
Fox who? Sorry.
I also got confused. I was like, who? No, when that was the first and last Transformers I watched. I hate the concept Transformers.
Huh?
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. You like the concept of wearing a Spider-Man costume to work one day,
Okay.
but you hate the concept of Transformers.
Because I don't like science fiction.
Okay, and superheroes are
Possible.
okay.
A spider bites me, I'm becoming
Sure,
Spider-Man.
sure,
That's why I have this
You know
Spider-Man
ना, there's a
costume.
potential that your Civic can one day, when you go home रात
There's
को
no potential.
बाहर निकलती है
There's
अपना
no
chilling करके
potential.
आती है.
ये
अच्छा?
मतलब I wish there was that much potential. Cars are very dumb. Tesla bolo phir bhi.
But you know who Optimus Prime is,
Of
na?
course I know.
Optimus
Yeah,
Prime
yeah,
versus
yeah.
Iron Man. Forget the
Yeah.
the speech part of it. Optimus Prime versus
So
Iron
now
Man.
I understand. Like,
Who do you
it's
think is
like
working?
no,
Who do you think is winning?
overall.
Optimus
not
Prime
a
versus Iron Man.
question.
Iron Man? No, I would say Optimus Prime.
mad?
I love Iron Man. He's my favorite superhero. But Optimus Prime, उसको you पकड़ना एक speech
But
देनी है and Iron
see,
Man will
why
go
are you
home.
thinking there's only one Iron Man? You forget he had all those suits. He does one thing, they all come, they all start beating him up.
And why do you think Optimus Prime is alone? He has all the Autobots in the
No,
world.
no. The Decepticons.
No, Autobots are the ones that are with him.
No, but
Decepticons are the
they'll
villains.
also come and fight with
But I
Tony
love his
Stark.
speeches, And once upon a time, when I
Yeah.
was young, my brother, for some reason, I remember it was Eid, we were watching the second one, and he said, Akshay Kumar, this Bollywood actor, I'm sure everybody knows, but this Bollywood actor has done the voiceover for Optimus Prime. And back then in the day, I wasn't checking everything on Google. For a while, I was like, oh my God, Akshay
How,
Kumar.
Ibad?
Yeah, I just thought he's like,
Optimus Prime has like a deep.
I know.
nice
He could have said Amitabh Bachchan, and it would have been more believable.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was a young kid. I was like, "ठीक है, Akshay Kumar, bhai, okay."
Okay.
This is good. This is good.
What?
All right. Scientists at Princeton University have reconstructed. It's Vin Diesel. What do you mean? Of how Adam, the first human being created by God, might have looked. नीचे किसी ने लिखा है,
This is-
look like he'd drive fast
Something.
as hell.
Yeah.
This
No,
is literally
bro.
Vin Diesel.
This is Vin Diesel, fully.
This means that Adam, from day one, was all about this is family.
Family.
Familia.
Oof.
I love that. I
Oof,
love that.
full
This is really
circle.
funny. This is really funny. Then there's no one.
So real.
Teenage bullies in every American
Yeah,
movie.
fully.
Bechara. Haaland udhar baitha hua hai. Literally,
I
they
was
all
wondering,
even
I was
in,
like, why is this guy so familiar? I was like, it's Haaland.
and even in
course.
Transformers, by the way, in the first Transformers, all the bullies that they show, is
Always
Megan
like
Fox
this.
yeah, always
Bro,
like this.
every
This,
zamana.
what is the jacket called?
Varsity
This-
jacket.
Varsity jacket.
The
this
football in the
Mustang.
hand also always.
Yeah.
Matlab,
Khel
for
rahe
some
nahi ke-
reason.
At the same time, have you seen? I don't know if you've seen Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, but in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, they were playing basketball with a football while wearing tennis costumes. There's a very famous meme as well, where they, us time pe to he was like, oh, this is so
This
cute.
is very offset. I
Yeah,
must
this is very
say.
offset.
Yeah.
They really understood the assignment. They should be here in their podcast. If you ever see that, there's this one song, I don't know which one it was, I'll send you the link, where they're playing basketball with a football while wearing tennis uniforms. Yes, I'll send it to you. It was Shah Rukh
What
Khan
was
and
the
Kajol.
production?
Karan Johar was like on some other level. Saying please
Oh.
and thank you to ChatGPT is costing millions in electricity, says OpenAI CEO. Ye kya
So,
matlab? Samjha mujhe?
so I was reading this. I was reading an article on this right now in my lunch break while eating lunch. And basically, every time you say something to ChatGPT and it needs to process
have to
that,
say
a
please and
lot,
thank you?
You don't have to.
No, I
But
have to. I don't want them to kill
Same,
me. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm like, one day when, AI is talking and everything, I wanted to know I was a good person.
Yeah.
But basically, he's saying anytime you talk to ChatGPT and you get a response, a lot of water is being wasted because they have to cool stuff and all of that for all the servers. So essentially, you ask it like an entire thing and it gives you all the information. You say, thank you, exclamation
So,
mark.
phir dobara.
He has said that just thank yous and please and all of this have cost the company over $10 million in costing. Just the thank yous and pleases. But he said it is 10 million spent well.
Okay, fair.
So I think fair enough.
And also, I think the general population anyway is so lethal. It's so like keyboard warriors and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So agar usne bol diya that they're spending a lot of money, people will do it. Thank
More.
you, thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. You know those
Yeah,
messages
yeah,
you
yeah.
send your ex. I mean, not us, but
I
we
can
used to get
fully
those.
see that as a meme right now.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you. This
yeah,
guy
yeah.
saying one thing and thank you 50 billion
Yeah.
times. Okay, no, that's funny. People with grandma hobbies have better mental health. Grandma hobbies? Do you have any grandma hobbies? I don't know. It's
do.
a meme, but I don't really laugh because whatever.
I
but
do. I think I do.
Grandma hobbies?
Like, what is a grandma hobby?
Grandma hobbies, I guess, would be
Knitting.
walking.
I go for walks.
You go for walks.
I go for runs.
You go for runs.
Same.
Okay, it's an
Walk,
advanced
run.
level. It's a
Yeah.
granny.
Granny. Yeah.
Granny
Like
hobby.
a young granny.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
I do Wordle every day. I do
Okay.
connections every day.
Okay.
And I have a
Y-
group with
Meditation,
all my
sound
mums.
bath.
And I have a group. I go to my chiropractor. That's a very grandma
Okay, then
hobby.
you
Yeah.
have one for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think
I go
I'm-
for physiotherapy.
Yeah,
I'll
so it's
also-
yay for Abdullah. I
Yeah,
don't think
I'm gonna
I
live
have
a
any
long life
grandma
now.
hobbies. I hope to
Yeah.
develop them, but I don't think so. Okay, we have some
I'm
nice.
trying to think. Do I have more grandma hobbies?
You
I
probably
really
do. If
feel
you,
like
if,
I
yeah,
do.
if you really sit
I'm
down
a
and
very
think about it,
Dadi Amma type
yeah,
person.
100%.
Yeah.
In the last episode, again, if the audience remembers, we already mentioned you're an old soul because you
am.
called yourself something. You said you're a zillennial zoo or something.
Zoomer.
Zoomer. Zillennial zoo.
Great brain you have, Ibbad.
It's a sales brain. Okay, let's watch
I'm
this.
so confused.
This is a German.
Oh, it's a
Shepherd.
video. I was wondering. I thought it was a picture. I was so confused.
Get ready with that video we saw last time. That
Yeah.
lady getting dressed at 5 a.m.
But this is more of. They also posted the man in that.
Yeah.
The male version that I was referring
This
to.
is damn funny.
This is that.
Such
the
a good doggy.
I swear, sitting so nicely.
Such an obedient one. 420 eating a banana. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I love that. How the hell did this dog allow its owner to do all of this to him?
I love the journal writing.
Yo, there's some great production quality.
Honestly.
Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm
Oh,
impressed.
the running is too
I'm
good.
impressed at this person. I'm impressed at this dog. I want to know the name. Look at that.
500 rupees
Absolutely
says
love
his
it.
name is Max, bro, for sure.
Yeah, he looks like a Max.
looks
He
like
looks
a
like a
Max,
Max.
yeah.
He looks like.
Oh, the glasses.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I
love
love
it.
it. I love it. I
Oh,
need a dog
Jinx.
like this. Who could
Oh, the
like
steak.
who could
I
like
want to
fill
be a
in for me
dog.
at work while I'm away.
Oh,
I would love that.
that steak looks so good.
Oh, sweet too. Okay, I love this. That was really
Oh,
good.
now I'm craving a steak.
That was really good.
man.
Yeah, हमने भी एक बना लिया. We should also make a get
Oh, I
ready
thought
with
a
me.
steak. I was
No,
like,
not a
I
steak.
think
Like
no.
get ready with me kind of video where you can maybe I can do the hands and you can sit like a maxi.
Done.
है ना? We can do something
Maxi
like
or
that.
Max?
जो भी नाम है मैं
हाँ.
प्यार से कर दिया maxi. Okay,
Done.
Let's go. We have one more. I think there's one last one.
No,
Yes.
I think the two more.
No, there's only one after this.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Huh? What? This is the new Minecraft movie. I know that.
Did you say
No.
Allahu Akbar?
Is this the new Minecraft movie? Is this the Minecraft movie? The new one? The Jason Momoa one? No, this is made up. This can't be real. This can't be real.
You play it and then I'm gonna play it.
You know what this reminds me of?
I need to hear it.
Dhimak scary movie jo abhi the one that's about to come out. This is going to be that.
Wait,
You
wait,
know?
wait. I need to see this.
You
Wait.
play it first. I mean nothing. I mean fine, fair, but again.
Oh, now I know I said Allahu Akbar.
What? Why? Again? Should I
Watch
watch
the
it?
whole thing.
Not in the movie, people in the theater are screaming Allahu Akbar.
Okay, yeah, fair, but it sounds like it seems like the character is doing Allah Akbar. Oh,
Yeah,
that is dark.
I clocked
that
it.
that is some dark humor, guys.
But I'm
That
just gonna say
producers,
something.
that is wrong.
No, fine. The guy that did this, clearly he's watched the movie before.
He's played
Oh.
the game, so he knew that. One. But this
I
actually,
love how I was
but
onto something
yo,
so
yo,
dark.
this is what Dhimak is going to be like. Just by the way, heads up, Dhimak is going to be exactly like this. What else are you expecting? I mean, as long as you're okay with that sort of
I think
content.
Dhimak is going to be a lot more people in the audience screaming and them like screaming out the Ayatul Kursi or something like that out of fear, not out of like humor. I'm hoping it's that
Shout
scary.
out to Dhimak.
Yeah.
You maybe if you partner up with us. we do
Oh
some more
yeah,
promotion.
can we send Deema ka partnership thing. CityFM89, please. Let me get free tickets also.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. But this
That'd
is
be
funny.
great.
This is really funny. The Jason Momoa one. That's
But
pretty
you know,
funny.
I went to a cinema right now where I just saw Sinners, and it was really cute because you know the guy that comes and serves you the popcorn and all of that.
Newplex?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was wearing a Minecraft crown.
Yeah,
It was
they're doing
so
that.
cute.
They're doing
Yeah,
that. Some
I
extra
really,
brand
I
integration.
really,
Some
really
extra
liked
brand.
it.
Chalo,
Yeah.
very nice. I think our producers, please give us a lot more memes in the next episode as well.
Yeah.
And I think my favorite meme was probably the Max Doggo one.
No,
really?
for me, I'd say the funniest one was the Joe Biden one. Yeah.
The Michael Bay.
Yeah. I think that was really relatable, man.
So that for you was the
Yeah,
highlight
yeah.
of today's episode.
No, highlight of today's episode, I would say, was the Fantastic Four trailer.
Without the costume, without the new one.
You know, some things it's wabi-sabi. The imperfections are the
Wabi-sabi,
perfections.
I love that.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
amazing.
imperfections are the
Amazing.
perfections.
You guys also let us know if there's any, new meme or anything that you guys have in mind that you would like us to review. And a lot of things that we commented on. Let us know your thoughts as well. This is Offset. I am Ibbad Ali Shah.
And I'm Abdullah Malik. And stay tuned to City FM 89 for more content like this. Like, subscribe, and comment.
Goodbye.